Hello, welcome to my presentation. My name is Alex Yu. I am a professor of data science and artificial intelligence in Hawaii. In this video I want to talk about SOA. No, not same old architecture, stupid orientation abstractions, or some obscure acronym. In this context, SOA stands for Service-Oriented Architecture, an idea that has been around long enough to be misunderstood, underestimated, and occasionally declared dead, yet somehow keeps showing up at the center of modern cloud systems. At first glance, SOA and cloud computing can feel like two buzzwords from different eras of IT. One born in the enterprise integration wars of the early 2000s, the other rising from the age of elastic infrastructure and on-demand everything. Yet beneath the marketing gloss, they are deeply connected. If SOA is a design philosophy about how software services should interact, cloud computing is the ecosystem that finally let that philosophy thrive at scale. Think of SOA as the rules of city planning, and cloud computing as the modern megacity where those rules actually make sense. SOA is fundamentally about services. Small, well-defined, loosely coupled components that communicate through standardized interfaces. Instead of building a single, monolithic application, like a giant department store where everything happens under one roof, SOA breaks functionality into specialized shops. One service handles authentication, another manages billing, another processes orders. Each shop has a clear storefront, an API, so other systems know exactly how to interact with it. The promise of SOA was flexibility. You could rearrange, replace, or reuse services without tearing down the whole building. In practice, however, early SOA often lived in cramped on-premise environments, weighed down by heavyweight middleware and slow procurement cycles. The city plan was elegant, the construction budget was not. Enter cloud computing, which changes the game by redefining where and how these services run. Cloud platforms provide on-demand infrastructure, managed services, and global reach with a credit card and a few clicks. Suddenly, spinning up a new service is less like filing paperwork for months and more like ordering takeout. Fast, convenient, and scalable. Cloud computing doesn't replace SOA, it operationalizes it. The cloud supplies elasticity, automation, and resilience, which are precisely the things SOA always wanted but rarely had. If SOA is the idea of modular Lego blocks, the cloud is the infinite Lego table where you never run out of pieces. A useful metaphor is to imagine SOA as a restaurant kitchen philosophy. Each station, grill, salad, dessert, focuses on one job and coordinates with others through clear signals. Cloud computing, meanwhile, is the fully equipped commercial kitchen that adjusts staffing and supplies in real time. When dinner rush hits, more chefs magically appear. When it's slow, resources scale down. Without the cloud, SOA kitchens often struggle during peak hours. With the cloud, they can serve a global lunch crowd without breaking a sweat. Modern cloud architectures have taken SOA's ideas even further through microservices, serverless computing, and managed APIs. Microservices refine SOA by making services smaller and more autonomous, while serverless platforms abstract infrastructure entirely, letting developers focus almost exclusively on service logic. Yet these are evolutionary steps, not philosophical betrayals. At their core, they still echo SOA's central insight. Systems work best when they are composed of independent services that cooperate rather than cling to each other. So what is the real relationship between SOA and cloud computing? It is less a rivalry and more a symbiosis. SOA provides the conceptual blueprint, loose coupling, service contracts, reuse, while cloud computing provides the execution engine that makes those ideas practical, scalable, and economically viable. One answers how we should design systems. The other answers how we can run them efficiently in the real world. Remove SOA, and the cloud risks becoming a chaotic pile of ad hoc services. Remove the cloud, and SOA risks remaining an underachieving ideal. Although SOA is often viewed as a legacy technology, cloud computing is not simply SOA wearing a hoodie and hanging out in hyperscale data centers. Instead, cloud computing gave SOA a new life, providing the scale, elasticity, and automation that earlier implementations could only dream of. This brings us back to the opening question. If SOA was always about modular services, did it simply arrive before the world was ready for it? Or, put differently, are today's cloud-native systems proof that good architectural ideas sometimes just need the right technological moment to finally shine? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you see SOA as the foundation of cloud computing, or as a legacy concept reborn under a new name? Drop a comment, share this with a colleague who enjoys a good architecture metaphor, and give it a like if it sparked a new way of thinking. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.